What's up, guys? It's your boy Fixer Daniel, and welcome to part 2 of getting this scooter running. We're going to try and charge the battery. We're going to see if we get this thing running. So, let us go into part 2 of this Maui X Pro 50cc scooter. Let's see if we can get this thing running. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, so it's the next day. We have got this battery supercharged, ready to rock and roll, and ready to give you guys a sound. Hopefully it'll start. We'll see how it goes. So, let's find out. Alright, guys, this is it. We're going to find out if this thing runs. So, let's find out. So, we're going to turn on this bypass valve, let the gas roll through, turn it on, and let's see if it starts. Oh, wait. Kill switch. Let's see, give it some gas here. Oh. Uh-oh. I think we might got something. Oh. Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! It's running! Holy cow, it's running! Hold on. Let's adjust it real quick. She's running. Oh, yes! What? Holy cow, this thing is running! Guys, what in the heck? I got this thing running! Holy cow! Hold on, we gotta try this again. We're gonna try and get this thing started again. Let's see. Alright. Kill switch. Power on. Are you kidding me? Now it's running a little rich. But I can't believe that. This thing was running. Wow. Holy cow. Guys, we got it running. I can't believe we got it running. Now, it's running a little rich. I can smell a lot of gas. And it's not tuned correctly because I can't fix the mixture screw. The mixture screw is some kind of weird thing. I can't fix it. Here, let me show you. So guys, we got it running. Holy cow. The only problem is running kind of rich. The timing's right. Everything's good. It's really, the wheel's supposed to spin ever so slightly. It's spinning a little bit more. I may have to adjust it, but you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to take this thing for a spin real quick, just to see if it works. Let's take it for a spin. What do you guys think? Put down in the comments. Let's just go and do it anyway. Alright guys, well we're back. We were going to take it for a spin, but the problem is that it'll run, it'll stay running. It's not very running right. But the thing is that it's every time you put a load on it, it dies. So it'll run, the wheels start spinning, but I tried tuning it, and I still can't get it to run right. So I mean, I still can't get it to take off because the load of this thing is quite large. So basically, it falls flat on its face when you try to take off on it. So it's telling me that it's something else. Could be just because it needs to be adjusted, and that's a good possibility. But yeah, it just falls flat on its face when you try to take off on it. So I think it just needs to be more. It needs to be more tuned. But the cool part is we got it running. Like it actually runs and stays running. It's just that it's not letting it. When you give it load and someone's sitting on it, it doesn't want to take off. But it'll rev as you're sitting. But as soon as you start giving it too much throttle, when you give it enough throttle to take off, it doesn't want to go because it needs more and more throttle in order to do it. So the only thing I could think of that the reason why it's not doing it is something with the carburetor and maybe the linkage of the throttle. Maybe it's too short or too long, or I'm not too for sure. I'm going to have to do some more research. But don't you worry, we will get this thing running to the point where we actually can take off on it. Once we get it taken off, then we'll call that a success. But we got to get it running right. That's for sure. We got to get it running right. It's definitely not running right. So it definitely needs something else. But the cool part is we got the darn thing running. Like an actual running to where it'll actually stay running. So the lashing thing was definitely the trick because it was off. You saw it. That thing was so off it wasn't even funny. But it's still, and I charged the battery and that kind of helped too, but it's still not holding. It's still not letting it let you take off on it. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get some more research into it and then we'll come back. All right, guys. So we're back. So what I think it might be is a issue with this right here. So this is where the diaphragm is and there's a pin that raises up and down. It should have notches in it. I think the notch is at the very lowest, which is in the rich mode, which is the very lowest setting, which I think that's why it's running rich and why it won't stay running. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off, investigate, since this is the only thing I can investigate on the carburetor besides adjusting this, and that's it. So we're going to take this off, we're going to see what's under it, and see if this is the reason why it won't stay running. Because actually I figured out that this hose here that was for the Peacock, this is the Peacock, I had it in the hose right here for the, I guess it's for the diaphragm, and that was how it was running. The moment I took it off and put this back on, it stopped running, won't even run. So I think this might be our culprit. And like I said, this is the only thing I can do. I can't even mess with the adjustment screw because it's weird, funky, I don't know. So we're going to take this off and we're going to see what's got. All right, so now we're going to get this cap off. Okay. The cap off, the screws, take this little spring out. There's this little plunger in here. It's got this little key in the way, so make sure you put that back in there right. I'm just going to pull this out. There's the needle. Oh, it's got some pretty good play. That's got some pretty good play. So let's just see. Oops. And I dropped it. And naturally, just as I thought, this has no adjuster. One setting, that's it. Figures. So Now we know I can't do anything with that. So I'm going to put that back. Go get that cap, which is over here. Alright, so we're just gonna, oh, there's nothing we can do here, so we're gonna put this back together, get it back in its hole. Alright, we'll just put it back in its hole. There's not much we can do. So, oops. Yeah, so not much we can do with this, so we're just going to put it back. Which is I should have known. This this throttle body is just unserviceable. I mean, this carburetor is just unserviceable. They definitely did not want you to service this thing at all. So get this thing back in here the way it's supposed to, and we'll put the cap back on it. Oops, forgot one important thing, the spring. So yeah, we're gonna have to order a new carburetor because this is unserviceable. I can't make any adjustments. It is pretty much is what it is. So we are going to have to go order one. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go order one and get a new carburetor, and we will come on back. All right, guys, so we decided to go ahead and try and get these security screws out, and they actually are starting to come out really quite well. Took a lot of time, but using one of these saws, just basically taking it and then just hand sawing it with like a cross thing on a. Actually, I got it right here. And then I got it right here, and then here, and that one's already came off. So now I can just take my flathead screwdriver and then just get the security screws out. So now all these, oops, one-handed. So now all these security screws will come out, and now we can get this bottom off and see what's underneath. Make sure all the jets and stuff are good to go, and we should be good. So let's get this thing off and let's see what's up underside. All right, so now we got all the screws off, and we're just gonna take this cover off and see what we got up under there. And hold on to that boot. All right, so we're gonna separate this cap because we don't want any gas to get on these injectors, because if you get gas in those, they'll swell and they'll pop out. We don't want that. So, all right, so now we got the main jet. Looks like there's the floater. Looks like she's moving pretty good. And then we got this jet here. So now we're going to try and see if we can check on these jets. And then we'll see if they're dirty or clean, and we'll go from there. So I only got one hand. So let's. I'll come back and I'll show you what I found. All right, guys, we're back. I apologize for the wind. It is windy today. It's a beautiful day, but it's windy. So after checking it, I know you can't see with the naked eye, but this is actually clogged on this last little hole here. I can point it to the, I could actually, well, actually it's not clogged. Oh, nope, I just thought it was, but we're gonna clean it out anyway, just to be on the safe side, with some cleaner. So just like so, take our cleaner, just spray down in there, making sure all these jet holes are cleaned out. Clean that out. Then we're gonna take our safety pin. I don't have a clean out tool, like a little pick. I'm gonna see if this will work, cleaning out all these little holes. Yep, that works. So just like so, take your pin, just kind of go through a hole, just making sure that our main jets are clean. Once we get that, we'll just stick it back in there, like so. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna just tighten her down. We're gonna take off this jet here. So the main jet looks cool. Looks good. So we're gonna check our other little jet, and that looks pretty clean too. So looks like the jets are pretty clean. So I just think that it's just the air fuel mixture that we're having a little issue with, which would make sense. So yeah, we'll just put everything back together. And I can now we can service this, which is really cool, because before we couldn't because the screws. But now that I got the screws out, we're actually pretty good. So now we're going to check the float. Make sure this float is being held correctly. We're just going to easily and gently pop this off without breaking it. Oh, actually, I see what it is. Hold up. Hang on. We'll pause real quick. Actually, let me go get it. Forgot my Phillips head, because this one's actually not popped in. It's actually being held by the screw right here. So if we take this screw off, probably should be able to get the rest of these off. Yep, just like so. Set that to the side. Lift this up. Looks like our floater is pretty good, but while we're in there, set the floater to the side, and we'll go and just clean everything out. So it looks like the floater and everything in the holes were actually pretty quite clean. So I think we're okay on that end, but we're just going to spray every hole orifice. Make sure there's nothing in on our way. Alright. So now we can put this back together. Put this floater. So it basically just slides on this little railing system here, and just ever so gently put it back. I'm sorry about that. Ever so gently. All right. Put our screw back in. to hold her in place. I think we're good. Oop. All right, and now we're just putting this back together and we should be good. All right, guys, so with much dismay, I finally got the air mixture screw out, finally. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try my best to make a nice little indentation so that way we can twist this in and out without hopefully mangling it any more than I already have. So yeah, we're just going to try. I'm going to loosen this up some more just so it'll hold. I don't want to destroy it. I just want it to hold so that way it's got a nice good bite on it. Okay, that's too much. Two. All right. Yeah, something like that. Maybe one more turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a nice little scratch indentation. Oh, that's actually needle pointed. So let's actually we're gonna try and see if we can make a nice good scratch for like a flathead, and then we'll come right back. Okay, guys, so we're back. We now got this nice little thing that our actually flathead will fit, and we'll be good to go. So we'll continue getting this back together, bolt it back up, and we'll see if this works out. Well, guys, we got it running. So now we're gonna go take it for a spin, see what it does. All right, here we go. It's not running the greatest, but it's running. Got it going pretty good. The first run. Actually, now it's got 1 mile on it. It actually had 0 miles on it. So it may have to adjust the throttle because this is wide open throttle. So I can't go any faster. So good experience though. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. See if it'll make it. Nope. Uh-oh, 10 miles an hour. And she's dead. Let's see. Well, let me get this situated. There we go. Alright, it's moving now. Let's get it back to the house before it dies again. 10. Alright. Well, I got her to run. I can at least say that. got her to run. So, yep. So, she's a runner. Probably gotta do a little bit more tweaking to figure out why won't it stay running and why was it only sticking where its throttle's at. But yeah, I got it running. So that's a good plus, going in the right direction. I think a better carburetor would probably work. Something that I can be a little more adjusty with. And then I think we'll be good. I got it in the right place. So I just need to get the air fuel mixture and the throttle set pretty good, and then I think we'll be good. But it's really hard to get this thing adjusted because of the way the nut screw is. But I think we're going in the right direction. I got it running under its own power. Took off a little bit and actually worked really well. But yeah, I think I need to really adjust the fuel mixture and maybe get a better air filter, something a little bit more less restrictive, and then maybe start de-restricting this thing, and I think we will be good. So we'll just continue moving forward with it. Well, guys, that's it. We're gonna stop right there. That is the end of the second part 2 of this bike. We definitely got it running. As you saw that I tried to working on the cleaning the jets. I got the tampering screws off and got the bike running, and it's some adjustments needs to be made, but we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna end it, and the next video we will continue on with this bike part 3. But guys, if you guys have not subscribed, please go down and subscribe. Check me out. Let me know what you guys think about this series of this scooter. I know it's a little different from the cars, but I thought it'd be something different to try something a little different. I do have some stuff in the works on the cars coming soon, so be patient. But just trying something different, and let me guys know what you think in the comments, please, guys. That really helps me out with the subscribing, gets it out to other people, and lets other people see this stuff. So I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys give. If you guys have not followed me, please follow me on Instagram at FixItDaniel. It's right there. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out. It really gets everything going. Let me show that what I'm doing is really awesome and people love it. And I really would like to continue to keep giving those out. And the love and support, people backing me up, I can continue doing it, and it'll be great. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the people who's followed me and been there for me and checking me out and giving me love and praise, and I really do appreciate that. And we're going to continue on with it, and that's it. Guys, I will see you on the next fix. Until then,